I knew I would be at some point today, so here I am. I'm just going to put the title there for the scrollers. And, for my video, it's a pretty, for the most part, loose format. Loose format. Don't worry, there won't be an echo in this. Oh, it says that there's one watching via the computer, but not via the sound. Oh, yeah, now it does, actually. Yeah, yeah, so it selected it, but there we go. So, okay, so welcome everybody. I'm just going to paste into the chat here, kind of the basic in your left, okay? And yes, I'm a little earlier than I intended to be. Busy, job state, everything, and everything. With this injury in the winter, thanks to other disabilities, and the cost, can't drive, and having, it's adding up, basically. And, basically, yeah, it's, and he's hoping to get a ride from one of the other people there who may or may not be new there, but it's kind of early and it hasn't been arranged for this morning, and they maybe start at different times too. And I said, well, hopefully his vehicle can require your bike, can get your, you can take your bike then as well. And you can't remember. He doesn't have a memory for cars. I could think he'd remember if it was big or not. It's only a couple of days ago, gee. Anyway, let's go downstairs to the bakery of which because they currently live in, that has a certain sound to it, doesn't it? And it's meant here, so did that. Just a moment. Try to carry too many things downstairs. But yeah, I had to get that off my chest first and foremost. Good thing is the laptop has a back, so I'm going to try to just lean the phone on the laptop while I go downstairs. Just going downstairs. Ooh. Almost missed a step. That would have been bad with all these devices in my hand. So, you can see in the chart what this is about, and I'm about to pick what I'm going to have for breakfast out of, I know this may have a certain sound to it, but a bunch of baked goods. Well, okay. Anyway, and I know that the radio's on. I'm going to try and leave it on light. Well, actually, he'll be playing piano, so I'll turn it off completely, but... So, we'll talk about mental health and wellness, we'll do music, we'll talk about mostly anything you want to talk about. Mostly is the key word, but both ways, but, oh, chilly down here. There's a part of me that also would like to be still sleeping, but I did sleep quite well. Definitely, well, I usually do, but definitely better than last night, I'll just say that much. I think I almost prefer to use that over this, and then that's a little bit of a bigger screen to see the comments. But if I get this position just right, and when it has to be charged, the cord isn't very long. So, so we got three of you here. Good day from Canada. You're like, it sounds like Australia though. Well, I decided I'd say it that way because people are in different time zones. Otherwise, I'd say good morning. But also, not sure if who's yet. I'm up. Is that classified? Yes and no, I feel. Some people see it as a great blessing. Sometimes I struggle with that. I try to, though. I do try to. And I'm very curious to see how tomorrow morning, I mean this morning too, and this, but how tomorrow morning goes. And, you know, so, yes, hopefully you have something, if you're hungry, tasty that you can enjoy while you're watching this delicious live stream. I don't know, I'm just being silly, but or a food or beverage, because I'm about to figure that out myself as I start my day. Like I say, here in Canada, not here in heaven, that's for sure. Kind of, sort of, but I'll be trying to make heaven and heaven on earth experiences. Not just in a spiritual, angelic way, but for each other. It's a pleasant way to be, and we all want it. And I don't care actually what kind of person someone is. I think that's something that we all desire, and maybe the way I'm wording it is a little bit confusing, but maybe it's not. So I just wasn't going to lean this on the microwave since I'm going to be using it in a moment. If I could plug it in, I haven't been up that long. Struggling to get it in the plug there. My hand was a little unsteady or something. I don't know why our fridge makes that noise. Like a, not a creak, but I don't know what you call it, and I don't know why it does it, but things in front of me pouring. Sorry, I'm just pouring coffee. Would you like any? There's just enough in the pot for another cup. We also have tea, and it's kind of funny. I'm making it like a actual visit. Well, it's as close as it can be, right? And so that's also cool. Yeah. So, but anyway, really, I can't give it to you, and we don't have any alcohol or anything, unfortunately. So, not that I'm a huge drinker, but 'tis the season, maybe to do a little drinking. I don't know. Anywho, but yes, coffee and water is what it's going to be for me. Make sure I have the chat turned on. Yep. And they left. You're like, oh, those are boring drinks. I would have stayed if you were drunk. They didn't say that, but they did leave. So. Right, I have to give him a sandwich. So, I kind of expressed that one thing that prompted me to do it so early, but otherwise I probably would have done it in about an hour and a half. Definitely earlier. Nothing. I moved something that had been in a place for a few days. Actually, but now it's another place in Tesla. It'll be just me and the viewers shortly, but G hasn't left for work yet. He's about to play piano, and yeah. I'll stop crinkling in just a moment. There, well, it stopped. Now, I just had to say something to G for a moment. So, yeah, welcome. Thank you for your patience as well. And we'll do music and it'll be good. Okay, you wanted to finish off this. Again, makes more sense if you're into that. Like really, really good. course, it's very crumpled.
Yes, actually, I
Sorry?
forgot about that.
Well, maybe that's what I said. Better doing capital. I'm buying
Oh,
it.
leave crumbs all over the
Well,
counter.
no, yeah, because then they might charge you more next time.
Well, just besides all that, it would just be rude.
I know, but you're working for a charity. It's rude to charge your Anyway, I don't want to talk about it. I just have to take it, and that's all there is to it. And I'd like somebody to be able to give you that. Or I'd like people to donate to it.
Oh, my mouth is too dry to eat this.
Yeah. It will slow down here, definitely, very shortly. But yeah, I wanted to, yeah. Well, I guess we'll know how you get when you leave. We'll know how you get back when you get back. Sorry. So, milk. Any vegans in the house? Instead, we don't have to go there. Because I will not ever be a black. I've tried it. Tried to be a black coffee drinker. Don't like it. We're black. I don't do that either. But that's just coffee. You and your soda all the time.
Yeah, this is too dry. It's for the birds.
Well, it was how much? $4, whatever. Should put some. If you heat it up and put butter on it later, it'll be fine. I'll put it in something with those other thingies, and that'll get the stuff off of that too. If you want to take one of these, though, you're welcome to. Brioche is a fun word, but I don't think I really like that product anyway. And what was the flavor? Cinnamon bun? Like I said, I just don't like cinnamon buns. You know, I've got things I'm kind of used to. I don't think I like the Pillsbury ones any more than I like the, they're just too, I eat a lot of heavy stuff, but they're just too thick and heavy and often have raisins. And they're just too cinnamony.
Is that cinnamon?
Sorry?
That cinnamon bread I got.
How about it? Oh yeah, it's less thick. Although it is actually a pretty thick slice, but it's still. No, I think I like that. And oftentimes they have very, very sweet icing on them.
Okay, good. I was afraid you were saying it had raisins in it.
Oh, I don't believe so.
Good.
But I don't know for sure. I don't even say where it sees. I just could see that it was cinnamon bread by looking in, but I don't even see where. Okay, cinnamon stroll bread in light yellow writing. And not on the front, which is that I'm seeing anyway, which is kind of odd. Handmade though, eh? Oh yes, right there. In hard to see white against yellow. Or is it just me and my old eyes? I don't know. Could be that too. Anyway, so welcome as I figure out what to do with this. Don't worry, I will figure it out. So with the coffee, I really should have the healthy thing. But then I drink coffee in the evening too, so I mean, I want to eat these things at some point. And it's been a couple of likes, so was it Mary? Kathleen? Was it Dawn? Mary? Mark? Who was it? Anyway, please go with me. You got your food there, you're good. So I was talking to the dog. Did I not put the milk in this already? Because I know I grabbed it, and I remember doing it, but I think I'm going to put a little bit more in. Okay, so, huh?
Yes, you put milk.
I think I'm going to do half and half. Yeah, well, like I said, I'm going to put more something in that anyway. Piano will start shortly, and then we'll go from there. Already lots of ants showing up with your attention spans. Attention spans. Just kidding. That's when I'm starting to get things off the counter, but I've got some stuff. That would be on the lasagna. Okay, just put more milk in. It still doesn't really look like I have, but that'll do. Definitely don't need more sugar, let me tell you how much. Yeah, that makes me not want to have the sweet thing. Although most of it's dough, it's just the center that's sweet. I don't know why that's... Well, I guess I did put sugar in it, but I don't think milk would make it sweet. And there was already some in the cup, but... Yeah. These days. So it might not be what... Unless you really like sweet coffee, it might not be what you want anyway. When you use it. How much we're going to do music. Maybe I'll look for that later and find that so I can put it back in. Because this is kind of big, I wasn't going to pick such a big plate. Plus, reminders of how growing up. I had a really interesting nostalgic moment on you the other day. My dad had a very, very unique job, but there are people that do it. And I saw somebody live streaming doing that job the other day. And definitely in the 80s and 90s, live streaming wasn't even a thing. But it's cool that it is now, right? So we got two of you here. I'm just doing some morning kitchen stuff, which if I was completely focused, I'd probably have been done by now, but I'm slow and live streaming, so it's your fault. No, just kidding. I don't want to get too into podcasting, and he's really not playing very long before having to leave for work, so it's not worth putting it over there for him. Plus, I'm going to have to plug it in a moment, but I'll keep rolling. Okay, you know what was confusing me is I wanted to get the thing behind the phone, and I worried, oh, that's the tripod though, the makeshift tripod, but that's actually the peanut butter in front of it. You're leaning on peanut butter right now, just so you know. What's it feel like? Peanut? Buttery? And I'm gonna have... Ooh, it has like chocolate pieces. Chocolate. Nuts. It's, again, I'm sure you can find something yummy that you have, or hopefully you'll have some yummy food either today or the coming days. For the holidays or whatever, but it's... Turtle, what do they call these things? Croissant thingies? Danish. And an apple and cheese one. I wish I hadn't known what the cut was more because I was confused. Yeah, but she was... That's her from the Netherlands, so... I don't know if that's where Danish come from, but... I think it is, though. No, they come from Denmark, don't they? Which is in the Netherlands, I believe, if my geography is right. It might not be, but I think it is. Yeah, I was going to anyway, and I found I just had to vent about this transportation difficulty. So, but that's not all that this is about. It's also about having a nice time with each other, and I have to plug this in. So, great. So, okay, and now where's the image? Did I rotate it? No, because I'm not seeing the table. Okay, there we go. Ah! Fucker! What the heck? Yeah, just stop. I'll be back.